Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about proper positioning of the fingers, hands, and arms for stenography.
The wrong position may cause pain. First, before we talk about positioning, let's talk about fingernail length. If you look at one of my early posts on this channel, there's a picture of my hand with the fingernails very short. That's how short your fingernails should be for stenography. The tips of your fingers should be like pads, sticking out a millimeter or two beyond your fingernail. Now for positioning the fingers, hands, and arms properly. The fingers should be curled halfway so that the tips of the fingers stand like little people ready to dance on the keys. Arms should be almost parallel to the ground with elbows slightly elevated above the wrists. Hands should be parallel to the keyboard. Don't look at your hands when typing. Hesitate as long as you need in order to get your fingers into the right position. But do so by feel, not by sight. If you're enjoying my video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Keep your back straight and your head up. If you get into the habit of looking at the machine and bending your head down, the weight of your head in an oblique position for long periods of time, over years, will bust your neck vertebrae and you'll need neck surgery. One court reporter that came to my school to speak about the career talked about having had this surgery. If you're going to do long hours of captioning, you can wear a neck brace to alleviate the weight of your head on the neck. People who play piano have an overlapping skill that's transferable to stenography. They know how to position their fingers, hands, and arms, and how to avoid looking at the keyboard. Never strain your fingers and hands beyond what you feel comfortable doing. When I started stenography school, I could practice 5 hours a day after 4 hours of school a day because I already had the finger dexterity from being a lifelong pianist. If you don't have that background, only practice as much as you're comfortable with. Don't wear rings on your fingers. In the 20 years from school to being a working stenographer, my ring size went up from 5 to 7 because of the development of finger muscles for stenography. This meant that every time I wore a ring, pain would shoot up from my fingers to my shoulder as a nerve got pinched. So in the early days, when guys would hit on me, I would just tell them I'm married and explain to them why I wasn't able to wear a wedding ring because of my stenography job. Okay, today we saw that pianists have the transferable skill of knowing how to position their fingers, hands, and arms when learning stenography. In the next video, we will see what other kinds of people have transferable skills for learning stenography. Stay tuned.
Okay, so you see, stenographers are sometimes able to learn faster if they have a background in piano. Next time we'll see what other kinds of people also have advantage for learning stenography. Okay, bye-bye.